Good evening, peeps. How we doing? Oh, I've got something on my screen. I've been... Tell you the day I've been having, right? Ironic. I ordered a McDonald's about an hour ago. Well, not an hour ago. An hour ago. So I didn't have to eat while on stream. It's been delayed. It was going to arrive any minute. So I'm like, God damn it! So I don't know if I should carry on streaming or what. But I think I am. How loud is this? Alright. Oh. So. It's Warhammer Skulls time. It's not started yet. I think we've got... How long we got? 25 minutes. It should be starting. But I've had a look on the Warhammer on the Twitch channel, and it's like there's no information about it. Nothing at all. And it's really putting me off. Like, it's supposed to start 6 o'clock British Standard Time. Hi, Bugbar. Yes, I'm very early tonight. We've got Warhammer Skulls today. I was expecting your phone call at some point today. I didn't get it. What happened, man? Yeah, so 6 o'clock British Standard Time, that's when it's supposed to start. Then Darktide have just released a video. I haven't got it up just yet. I'll find it while I'm talking. Saying that they are starting at 7 CET. Now I don't know what CET is. I thought it was CST, so I looked up CST and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh wait, 1 o'clock in the morning, well I might have to extend my stream a little bit longer. It wasn't, it was CET, which is 5 o'clock, right? So I'm gonna test it again. 7 PM CET, the UK time is 6. What? It's 6 o'clock. Why am I so dumb? I am a dumb. Oh, thank you, Nova, for the resubscribe. Woohoo! Let's get it rolling again. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm getting different. You dum-dum. You give me gum-gum. Yeah. Oh, yeah, me dum-dum brain. Yeah, it says 6 o'clock. For God's sake. God damn. Right, this is what I'm looking at the minute. Hold on, let's see if it's still up and running. Okay, cool. So, you can see some stuff there. You see a YouTube. Let me go to Dark. It's Fat Shark it's on. Aye, this one. Zero 7:00 PM. Now to me, that's 7 in the morning PM. What in the bed? I don't like it. It annoys me. It's because they put the 2 dots in there. What are the 2 dots called? What are the 2 dots called? I can't remember. Yeah, it's been running down. It's been going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm getting so excited, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. Let me pause this music a minute. And while we're waiting, I'll play this trailer. Because I didn't get a chance to do the review that I wanted to do, and there's a few other things I want to go through. It's very biased, very biased. It's all about me and my armies till we hit 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna play this.
Throne. Even the Ogryn plays faster than you.
Oi, you lot, aren't you supposed to be somewhere else?
Now let me just pause it on that screen for 1 second. Now, Steam, Xbox Series X, and Series S. Now, I've gone on about this conundrum I've been having for a while. You even see there, I've got my Darktide goal up there, which I've managed to make $162 so far. No way is that the food. Need the vape. Oh yeah, Cole Nova bought me a new vape, and I tried it, and it burnt my face off. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that. So anyway, Xbox. I've managed to get my hand. A friend of mine, Scott, he's gonna come round on Friday afternoon. We're gonna plug up the Xbox X, and we're gonna test it on my computer. We're gonna see just how well my PC can actually stream. And tonight, after Skulls, hopefully Ronik's going to join me for Deep Rock Galactic, playing as some League of Votan, the Space Dwarf squats. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my settings on my Steam stream, because I've never actually tried it before. Like, before when I, diggy hole, yeah! When I've been streaming, like, before, I would just stream games that are on my PC, but since getting my capture card, I never actually tried changing the settings from 30 FPS to 60 FPS. And I think if I do that, the console quality might be a lot better. Or it could just absolutely shatter my computer and it'll be laggy as hell and it'll look disgusting. But so far, I haven't had any problems, like, streaming games from my console through my PC. So far, it's been alright. But is that going to be the same with a 4K console? Oh, we don't know. Will my TV even, will my screens even play it? Who knows? So I'm going to be doing a few tests on Friday. You don't have to join or anything, but you probably will get an alert saying, "Oh, Ragnar's on Twitch." No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're just test. I should have another account for test streams, but just can't be bothered. An entirely new. That's a. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna be a lot of people doing what I'm doing. Look, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, it's me. Hi, me. Look, I'm right there. Nice. Anyway, don't tell me what to do. I will join out of spite now. It won't be. It will just be me testing out a game. I'll probably test out not Fat Shark, Maneater. Scott's got Mania. Oh, the new Hammer and Bolter is the first Age of Sigmar Hammer and Bolter, and it's Stormcast Eternals, but it says that there's a dwarf, and in one of the pictures there's an Uruk, not an orc, an Uruk. There, right there. And it doesn't look like he's fighting him. I'm so interested to see what's gonna happen in this episode. I'm like, excited. This is gonna be great. I'm so looking forward to today. I've got Kenobi to watch. I've got Hammer and Bolter to watch. I've got Deep Rock Galactic to play. I've got my test on Friday to see if the Xbox X is actually going to work on my PC. So much. Tomorrow I've got a Age of Sigmar game. Well, a couple of games because I've joined a tournament, and the tournament is just a 1K game, and I'm gonna be bringing my Beast of Chaos finally. So I've got my 1K list in front of me now, and it looks like nothing, like hardly anything here. But I'm so excited. There's a few things I need to try, and yes, the big one on Saturday, my salamanders, Space Marines. Fuck, but you were like that. Yeah, and I got the new Forge World Terminators for salamanders. I absolutely love them. Size-wise, they look very strange next to like Primaris Marines, because Primaris Marines are maybe like this big. They do look quite small. I haven't got anything here to compare, but no, they look absolutely stunning. They're gonna be so hard for me to paint. I mean, I'm not the best painter in the world, but I'm gonna be giving it a go. And speaking of salamanders, the Warhammer community recently has been, because the Horus Heresy is coming out soon, the new updated Horus Heresy, and every couple of days or so, I don't know what the frequency is, they've been doing a deep dive on one particular legion. So I've brought up the two of my legions, and I want to have a quick read through with them. Legions of the Horus Heresy. The Salamanders are the only good guys with flamers in all Warhammer. They are the only good guys. Of the whole 40k universe, the Salamanders are 100% the good guys. Like other legions, you can debate about it. Even with Chaos, you can debate about it. Even though like they worship like demons and shit. Like some of them have legitimate reasons for following demons. But yeah. Just because you're an 8-foot tall killing machine clad in inch-thick armor doesn't mean you have to be. And nobody takes this to heart like the Salamanders do. By the example of their Primarch, they form a rock-solid wall in defense of the galaxy's less fortunate, and excel at the one feat their legendary cousins struggle with, treating non-Astartes like equals. While less accomplished legions resort to filthy hellfire, Salamanders bathe in flying flame. Straight off the bounce, they are the good guys. They are the good guys. Treating non-Astartes like equals. This is why you love these guys. They even, like unlike other legions, they allow their Marines, their troopers, time off to go home and spend time with their families. They're the only Space Marine chapter that still allow connection with their family. Death Guard are good guys. They hate the other Chaos Legions, but see the non-Chaos Legions just misguided. They are not good guys. Death Guard, no. They hate the other Chaos Legions, but see the non-Chaos Legions as just misguided. I think that's brings of arrogance there. Oh, they're just misguided. Fucking Nurgle. You take one look at Nurgle and you go, bad guys. Bad guys. I mean, then again, take one look at Salamanders. I mean, look at this dude. This is Vulcan, the Primarch. Black skin, red eyes, like fire. You would think they're the bad guys, but they're not. They're the good guys in the whole thing. They just want to bring everyone to the warmth of Nurgle. Ugh, spoken like a true zealot. I haven't read through the Death Guard one yet, and I'm actually looking forward to. There's a book, an audio book I've got about the Death Guard. And I'm actually really excited to read it because my knowledge of the Death Guard is very slim. Because I hate them, and I'm... what's the word? Arrogant? Ignorant? So I don't want to... I don't want to learn about them. But it's called The Lords of Silence by Chris Wright. No, don't play right now. Yeah. You can see that. No, you can't see that. Alright, I won't do that. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it because I watched The Hammer and Bolter and it really interested me. But oh, hello! Thank you very much for the follow! I'm very surprised nothing came up there. Weird, do I not have my alerts on? Anyway, Achilleos, thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Are you here for Warhammer Skulls? What time are we on? 10 minutes to go, man. Yes, so anyway, I'm going through this and I'm trying to explain why salamanders are the best chapter in the whole of 40k. Please try and prove me wrong. I would love to know. I'm here to defend the honor of the Death Guard. Oh, piss! Oh, piss off! No! The honor of the Death Guard. Oh. Well, you can help Ronick with this, because I absolutely detest Nurgle. Every single time in the past I've ever fought a Nurgle army, I have lost. The Buried Dagger is a good book. Is that a Horus Heresy book, or is that just like a standalone book? In the true spirit of self-sacrifice, salamanders have politely waited for the other legions to have their turn, but the most noble and worthy of all Space Marines are finally getting the recognition they deserve in our ongoing and even-handed look at the fighting force. Now, it's a Horus Heresy book. Why don't I have it? There's been so many Horus Heresy books that I've lost count of how many there is and which ones to read. Like, I was reading them all in order, and then I don't know. I ended up reading one, and it was out of sequence, so I just got so confused. Buried Dagger. I tell you what, I'll save my salamander thing for now, and I'll go have a look at. Oh, there's my other legion, Iron Warriors. I'm sure Death Guard one is far away. I have two Death Guard people here. Alright, here we go. Horus Death Guard, here we go. Straight off the bounce, look at him! All of these legions with their fancy tricks, they're sickeningly fragile. Overcomplicated strategies and indulgent logistical planning. The best of starties don't need a lumbering supply train or a complex chain of command. You can drop them into the trenches with nothing but a knife and a gun. They make do. Those highly illegal chemical weapons merely resting in the armory, safekeeping. If you're just joining us, we're continuing our series of blah 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 blah. Today is about the greatest. Oh, come on, come on. Oh yeah. It's not saying that Death Guard are fragile. It's saying everyone else is fragile. All of these other legions and their fancy tricks, they're sickeningly fragile. Look at the state of this! Today, it's all about the greatest legion of them all. I think this is biased. Fact. The Obstinate. inexorable and unwashed Death Guard carrier. The only thing I can say about Death Guard is that I think their models are absolutely stunning. I think they have some of the best miniatures in the whole of 40 range. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's not a good example. I've got 4 minutes to try and get through this. 14th Legion? Yes. The 14th Legion were drawn from the belligerent clans of Old Albia. Kind of Scottish. Alongside the similarly doughty Iron Hands. Oh. These no-nonsense warriors had the genetic memory of sheep rain running to their core and were dubbed the Duskgrave. A nod to the Albion tactic of mounting good attacks. But they came from the same homeworld. While other legions were waiting around as the Emperor's personal attack dog, the Duskgraders got on the job, an attitude that only intensified when Mortarion arrived. Under their new Primarch, the 14th Legion sailed from war zone to war zone, not stopping except to refuel. They barely even painted their armor. Battle damage is cooler than any badge. Mortarion encouraged this relentless approach with his own bare-bones style. His soldiers learned to fight any foe in any atmosphere with most basic weapons, or none at all. If it was good enough for the Gene Sire, it would be good enough for his Gene Son. Mortarion had to march to battle uphill every day in acid rain without power armor. Primarch also renamed his legion after the army he'd led to the toxic peaks of Barbarous, some of whom joined him in his ranks. Duskgraders were old news. Now the Death Guard stood ready to cleanse the galaxy of vile aliens, impure witches, and bestial. Okay, so in Horus Heresy, what do they get? Remorseless. A model with a special rule that does not have the cavalry unit type, ignores any modifiers or restrictions on moving during the movement.
Hello, I'm Giovanna Fletcher, and Journey to the Magic is back. Yes, the official podcast from Walt Disney Travel Company, where we
You guys
talk
hear that?
all things
What the hell's
Disney
that?
Studios is returning for Series 2. This
It's a advert on Spotify. I was like, what the hell's happening? Alright, what time are we on? Oh god, we were so close! Alright, surely it must be up now, right? Surely. Yes, here we go. Alright, we're gonna have to go through the bloody adverts. I ain't subscribing to them. This is something else that annoys me, right? Warhammer Skulls Showcase. They've got Xbox there. They've got Windows there. Steam, GOG.com, GeForce, Epic Games. Why is there nothing with PlayStation? Like, there must be some fact. I remember that. I remember that. I remember Space Hulk. I don't remember Dark Omen. Okay. Fire Warrior. Oh my god. Dawn of War. Arc of Chaos? Warhammer Online. I missed that so much. Blood Bowl. Dawn of War 2. Brilliant game. Still play it today. Space Marine. Oh god. Blood Bowl 2. Streaming that at the minute. Vermintide. One of my favorite games. And we all know what I'm here for tonight. Yeah, Battlefleet. See, I got all these. What Total War Warhammer. That made me so happy. I played Total War for so many years. Total Warhammer 2. Haven't got 3 yet though. Vermintide 2. Beastman! Necromunda Hired Gun. You know what? I was actually kind of... Battle Sector. Gate Demon Hunters, got that, but my computer doesn't play it. Can't stream and play at the same time for some reason. Oh no, you're Tyranids as well! Blood Bowl 3! Oh god, Darktide! I'm so desperate for Darktide, and I've got so much to talk about, because in this first trailer, it looked like there was two guardsmen there, like a male and a female. Turns out there's a zealot. So, is it going to be like Deep Rock Galactic, where you can have more than one of the same thing? Oh, that's fucking cool.
Hi all, Clive Stanton here, and welcome to the 2022 Warhammer Skulls Showcase. Skulls is the annual celebration of Warhammer video games, and we're going to kick off the next week of promotions by taking a look at some of the awesome titles and updates on their way soon, including Space Marine 2, where I voice the part of Titus of the Ultramarines.
That's Rollo!
Sit back, strap in with some exclusive world premieres and reveals.
Wait, I'm not wrong, right? That's Rollo of from Vikings, right?
The city of Tertium is under attack. My city. A dark tide of chaos is rising. Our best fighters are falling. It's time to try new tactics. Something different. Something desperate. We take you, the outcast and the criminal, the lost and the damned, because you have nothing left to lose. So you're the scum we're counting on now. And if it's come to this, then God Emperor help us all.
Yes! Oh, that was amazing. Oh my god.
Commander, prepare to engage.
Ah, it's Chaos Gate. We all know what Chaos Gate is. We're okay. We're okay.
The bloom is mutating.
So much Nurgle,
New
man.
and potent strains now plague the sector. Your knights must be ready, Commander. The time has come.
So we saw the new Psycho there. I was trying to say, like, in Deep Rock Galactic you can have 4 gunners, like, depending. But in this, are you able to have like 2 guardsmen, 4 guardsmen? Like, or are we going to be stuck with the same loadout as you would have Vermintide, 1 of each? So I would love it if, imagine a full squad of Ogrins. I just don't see how that's going to work with like the dialogue, because I think there was 7,000 or 70,000 lines of dialogue in Darktide. Oh, you know?
Hello, Warhammer fans. I'm Noah Dexter Jackson, CEO and Creative Director at Complex Games. I hope you enjoyed that trailer, which celebrates the incredible response we've had since launching Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam and the Epic Games Store this past May. For many of us, working in the Warhammer 40,000 universe has been the realization of a lifelong passion for the hobby. And alongside the legendary Aaron Dembski-Bowden, we've built an immersive story set in the grim darkness of the far future. A brutal struggle.
Like, am I wrong in thinking this? Look the size of his nose!
Led by none other than Mortarion himself. We've been overwhelmed by the support of our community since launch, and we love seeing the stories you've created for your own squads as they battle against the chaos plague known as the Bloom. As part of this Skulls showcase, we've commissioned a new requisition from Grandmaster Varden Kai to aid you in the fight against Nurgle. The Ward of Osseous is available for all players from today. See you aboard the Baleful Edict.
What does the Ward of Osseous do? Because I do have this game, and I do play it. I'm trying to create my Grey Knights as salamanders. So they're all got dark skin, red hair. Oh, I'm really looking forward to Hammer and Bolter as well. What are you guys looking forward to? I bet you my food just arrived. I do not want to be eating while watching this, man. I remember when World of Tanks did Ooh. My food arrived! Are you guys happy just to watch along with me? Why did I just see a vampire? Oh, the undead! This is obviously Total Warhammer 3 joining up with the rest of the world. Call France! Yes! Hello there. Right, I'm gonna have to mute myself. Free on Battle Pass, that's insane. Darktide! Because let's not forget, Warhammer is a tabletop.
Tiny!
I played a demo of this, and I lost my mind. It was so good. Really? I didn't realize you could have it on console.
Welcome, mortals. I've something special waiting for you. I hope you don't mind, but I made things a little more challenging.
Wait.
Don't worry, you'll learn more soon enough.
Bellacore. Free update coming June 14th. So for PS4, like next year.
So working on a Warhammer 40,000 license, especially Space Marine 2, is an amazing honor, and I'm very excited about it.
I do
There are
apologize for
millions of
eating
people
while
that
here,
love
by
this
the way.
franchise. And one of the scary things about this
Or
franchise
this,
is
an
that there
hour-
are
an
millions
hour
of people
before.
that love this franchise.
We didn't just want to create any third-person shooter. We wanted to create a game that embodied the galactic warfare that you come to know from this franchise. It is a passion piece for all of the people working at Saber. You know, these are people who've read the novels for years, who've played the games, and so nobody has higher expectations than us.
I'm playing physically what amounts to like a super galactic space warrior. You know, these guys are 2.5 meters tall. They're probably about 500 pounds before you even put the armor on top of them, and their armor, it's ginormous. How do you recreate that? And then you see it, and suddenly I am.
I can't believe that's
2.5
Rollo.
meters tall, and it's pretty amazing.
Most human beings in this world will never see a space marine. They're the stuff of legends. They're known as the angels of death. His angels. When one appears on the battlefield, it's like seeing an angel of God.
Well, Titus, he's been there, done that, seen more than all the other Ultramarines. He's an apex predator. Yeah, everything he does with purpose, everything with intention, everything with extreme power.
People who've read the books will have expectations about how Space Marines fight, and so that's been our guiding principle behind the gameplay that we created. One of my favorite parts of the trailer release at the Game Awards was watching the feedback that people gave afterwards, and I saw all this excitement over just a tiny few snippets of gameplay, and I just kept thinking, wait till you see what we got for you. Wait till you see what's next.
I love what they've said there. That's like them saying, "You like what you see now? Wait till it comes out. It'll blow your fucking mind." I love the first game.
The galaxy is merciless. As life reached to conquer the stars, foes appeared at the turn of every corner. And many found themselves racing against the relentless march of oblivion. From the sons of a torn empire, brought low by heresy and treason, to the wandering children of the stars, makers of their own undoing.
What the hell is this?
Those who broke their own gods and forged a path to eternity. And the spawn of savagery, hungry only for more.
Yes, orcs!
When life turns against itself and unforgiving devastation seeks to prey upon existence, who will withstand the whims of fate?
Oh, we already have multiple bloody card games. Yes, my natural habitat. Warhammer! Bundle 3! Yes!
Greetings, Blood Bowl fans and coaches of all stripes. You've already had a look at several of the teams that will be included in Blood Bowl 3 when it launches. This year, some of you were even able to try out the game in closed beta. Today, we're pleased to be able to tell you a bit more about two teams that will be making their first appearance in the game: the Chaos Renegades and the Old World Alliance. What these two teams have in common is that they're made up of several players that are usually in other teams. So, with the Old World Alliance, you'll be able to make up a team that includes humans, dwarves, halflings, and the famous Tree Man support. This team combines the flexibility of the humans with the resistance of the dwarves. And if you still need a bit more punch, you've got the Tree Man, who can really block his own. But make sure you manage the different parts of your team correctly, though. Basically, the humans tend to refuse to pass the ball to other players, and the dwarves play very independently, which might make you use up too many rerolls. We had fun designing new, unique customization options for this team, with markings from both the human and dwarf teams, so there is a single team look rather than different ones. And this is especially obvious with the Tree Man, who has a really unique look. The Chaos Renegades, for their part, are an unlikely alliance of humans, dark elves, Skaven, and greenskins, alongside the big guys of Chaos. One small point that sets this team apart is that it can recruit up to 3 tough players, so they really are devastatingly strong and intimidating. Because of their allegiance to the gods of chaos, every player on the team has special access to mutation skills, giving them a lot of flexibility. Blood Bowl 3 has also given us the chance to highlight a new, major game feature, the pitches, which have specific gameplay rules. Today, we're going to give you an early look at 3 of them. The first is the Chaos Chosen pitch, with mounds of skulls, stone pillars swaying in the magic wind, and molten lava. It is clearly a pitch occupied by dark forces. The pitch starts out in a completely normal way, but if one of the players from either team ever spills blood during the first half, it will draw the attention of demonic entities. In the second half, heat and lava will make the game a lot more complicated. Sprinting players will trip and fall more easily, and some of them may even be forced to miss entire drives if they succumb to heat stroke. The second of these pitches is dedicated to one of the 4 gods of chaos, Nurgle.
Of course it is!
Disease, decay, and
bloody
rebirth.
Nurgle, man!
At first, the pitch is dormant, but if any player is ever unfortunate enough to die on this sacred ground, then the pitch will awaken from its slumber. Carnivorous plants and swarming worms, what had been silent starts to hum with life. Fast players are more likely to fall down, and it becomes difficult for them to interact with the ball, encouraging a slow and defensive game, which gives Nurgle's team a particular advantage. The third of these pitches
it's always fucking
is that
Nurgle.
of the Dark Elves. What's special about this pitch is that it was built over water, but there's more. Beneath the waves lurks a monstrous sea creature. And beware, if either team scores a touchdown in the first half, it might stir. A roaring crowd awakens the impressive tentacled monster. During the second half of the match, the pitch is partly flooded, and stunned players will have trouble coming around. The players will also have to move more slowly in order to avoid the monster's tentacles. So, now I'd just like to say I hope you all have a great day, great matches, and of course, a little bit of luck with the dice. We hope you have enjoyed all these new features. We genuinely can't wait to show you even more. Blood Bowl 3 holds some more tremendous surprises for
I hope
you.
they fix the whole
see you
going
soon
for
on
it.
the pitch, coaches.
Every time I would go for it on the console, see PS5, it would always roll a 1 and always fail. That'd been great.
When developing Battle Sector, we set out to create the definitive battle-scale turn-based strategy game for the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The base game of Battle Sector features the Age of Crimson Dawn campaign, set during the aftermath of the devastation of Baal. In April, we released our newest faction, the Ancient Undying Forces of the Necrons. And now, we're about to unveil the next faction coming to wage war in Battle Sector.
Orcs!
full ranks of the Sisters of Battle are coming to Battle Sector. This summer, they will become a
Goddamn!
fully fleshed-out faction with a complete roster ready to bring the Emperor's judgment to all who would defy them. The Black Lab art team are currently hard at work creating the models. Their goal is to accurately represent the Adeptus Sororitas and allow the Order's militants to purge all heresy from Battle Sector. You can expect the Sisters of Battle to be available as a DLC this autumn. Battle Sector is constantly expanding with free updates as well as new DLC content. These free updates contain new content and features, developed by the Black Lab Games team, but listening to and constantly working with our community. We are announcing today that there is going to be a new game mode available, on top of the story campaign, single and multiplayer skirmish, and planetary supremacy. The Ordo Malleus have named it the Demonic Incursion. The Demons of Khorne are coming to Battle Sector. In these first stages of their invasion from the Warp, they will be a formidable foe that players will encounter on the battlefields of planetary supremacy. Players will be challenged to face never-ending hordes of demons, which keep arriving through rifts into the realm of chaos. Dare you hope to survive? The inclusion of a survival mode adds yet another new way to play Battle Sector, allowing players to challenge themselves against the horde and to compete with each other to get the highest scores. We don't have a confirmed date for its release yet, so expect to hear more from us over the course of the summer. 2 months ago, when we added the Necrons, we released a free update that contained the new Planetary Supremacy campaign mode. It's a single-player sandbox campaign that can be played as any faction. The goal is to dominate the planetary sectors by conquering the board where every tower is defended and will trigger a new battle. All battles are fought across procedurally generated maps, and all feature different AI opponents. We're committed to continually developing the game by combining the dev team's plan, but also listening to our community's feedback. One of the most requested features was for more options for army progression. You've been heard, and it's high on our priority list. We are adding more variety in the armies that you battle against, such as the Demons of Khorne. We're also going to review and expand the overworld strategy map. Planetary Supremacy will be updated constantly and regularly. These are just the things that are next on the list. We have further plans to update and expand the Planetary Supremacy campaign and continue to listen to the community. I will let you know about what's coming next in the next few months.
Orcs!
The far future may be grim and dark, but it's bright for Battle Sector. And we can confidently say that it will continue for years ahead as well. We have very ambitious plans for Battle Sector, including new factions, new units, new game modes, and new features as we continue to create a definitive battle-scale, turn-based strategy game for the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Just between you and me, I've heard whispers on the auspex of what new forces might be arriving in the future. I can't say anything about it yet, of course. The Officio Assassinorum will be having a quiet word if I did. Let's just say we got some really cunning plans.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! That is free on Xbox right now, the Game Pass. Orcs are coming. I played this. Yeah, I play Martyr, but the way my guy's built, it's too easy. What the hell is GOG.com? You guys ever heard of it? More Darktide, please! Toy Story. But, Toy Story, and all the, models come to life. That was a very strange.
For millennia, our esteemed dynasty has served the Imperium of Man, bringing forth worlds from the darkness of the void and into the light of holy terror. Yet I am but an instrument of his will, a sword in his hand. In his great wisdom, the Emperor bestowed a sacred mission upon his followers most true. To explore the frontiers uncharted. To claim relics unthinkable. To thwart threats unnumbered. And I, too, come the day I dread, will leave this mission to you, my heir. What will your fate be? One of service? Of glory? Of heresy? One can only hope it will be better than mine.
Of course it's Rogue Trader! Hey, that could be good, you know. Hold on. 90% off games now?
That was quite something. And next up, we have some great updates and announcements on our Warhammer mobile games.
Mobile games? No! No. Mobile games are good for like a week, 2 weeks. Then after that, you're just like, nah, I can't do it anymore. Closest they've come is the Warhammer Online one. Not Egypt. Not Egypt. Put it on. Yeah, Warhammer Odyssey. That's a pretty good one, Warhammer Odyssey. Yeah, it needs a lot of work. Bitch. I played that game for like a year. I put so much time and effort and money into that fucking game. And I was just like, why?
We are made of fire and metal.
We are above all.
Under the tread of God engines, all things are equal in their insignificance.
Yet we grant our might and flame to those with a worthy cause.
We fight for the Emperor and humanity.
We fight for the War Master. The gods of war shall walk,
and death shall follow with us.
There's already a game like that. Oh. Right, okay. Now that we're into mobile games, I don't think like fully invested in. So, from what you've seen so far, what are you most excited about? I play this as well. It's actually really good. Yeah. Whoops. Obviously Darktide. Darktide's gonna be the big one. That was a fire slayer, and I bet you it was a bloody. What's a? Not room. Rune Smiter? Yeah, Rune Smiter. Darktide, Blood Bowl 3, the Shoot of Blood and Teeth, maybe Rogue Trader. Didn't see any Black Templars. You won't see any Black Templars for a long time. As it turns out, they've committed heresy. They, spoiler alert, but basically, when the new Primaris Marines were introduced to the Space Marines, Black Templars didn't like them, so they slaughtered them! And, yeah. Committed heresy. I played this as well, and I don't remember the chapters. You're either Ultramarines and heroes were from different chapters, but it wasn't a setup. They actually did it. They killed their brothers. It's all over the news, man. Combat cards, for God's sake. Go check it out. Heretic.
In the realm of light, the balance of nature is stably preserved. But dark powers are lurking. Disease, pestilence, mutations. I think it is time to brighten up this battle.
What is that? I want to play that.
Valinor, the Stoneheart King, has entered Soul Arena, bringing some light to the battlefield. The new captain will introduce the Lumineth Realm Lords. Like all Soul Arena captains, Valinor has a unique trait.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Once
level
dropping
up
to low health, he will get an extra free unit space in order to add the perfect unit when it matters the most. He won't start off with a lot of gems, but his starting unit will be a more expensive one. The Valinor unit pool is unique in the sense that he is not only able to use most of the known Order units, but also the new Lumineth faction. Living in Heesh, the realm of light, the Lumineth are gracefully mastering both mind and blade. Lords of the Arcane, they harness the power of light, wind, and earth into artful weapons of war. You're able to go for a more greedy playstyle with this captain if you're willing to take some risks in the early game. The extra unit spot goes well with building more active synergies than usual in the late game. Master your economy, and Valinor can be a real cash cow. Since Valinor's trait isn't active from the start, he has to be careful not to be overrun by aggressive captains. But if timed well, he can be able to utilize low health to pick first in the bonus rounds, while at the same time increasing his army size by dropping to low health. If winning is not enough for you, Valinor have some breathtaking cosmetics to show off while crushing your opponents. Are you ready to light up the battle?
Okay, that's something I didn't know about, and I'm gonna have to go test out. That was the best thing from Dawn of War 3. Yeah, the Wa Towers.
Well, there you go.
Rollo!
You can learn more about all of the games featured in the showcase and where to play or pre-order them by visiting warhammer-community.com/skulls. And while you're there, don't forget to check out all of the Warhammer video games that are running promotions for the next week. So if you've been thinking about taking a digital dive into the grim darkness of the far future, or the savage frontiers of the mortal realms, then maybe now's the time. Thanks for watching.
Yes! 90% off games, man! Like, on the Xbox, on Windows, on Steam, on GOG.com, wherever the hell that is. Where's the PlayStation? Yep. Doesn't seem to be any, oh, what? I mean, PlayStation stuff. So, right. Oh. Some of the chat here. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is now ruined. When does the show start? Terrible. Everyone's fuming. Oh no! Absolute garbage showcase. Oh. Yeah, there's people on the chat that are just absolutely going mental. Oh wow. Well, there you have it. I wonder if they've put up their. They have.
The city of
This is all I care
is
about.
under attack. My city. A dark
State of
tide
that.
of chaos is rising. Our best fighters are falling. It's time to try new tactics. Something different. Something desperate. We take you, the outcast and the criminal, the lost and the damned, because you have nothing left to lose.
Right. I'm gonna pause it here. So obviously you've got the Ogryn here. You've got the Zealot. You've got the Guardsman. You've got this Psyker. Where's the female Guardsman gone? That to me says either the female guardsman is another playable character, or she was another guardsman, but just customized different. Which means we could have 2 guardsmen, an ogre and a zealot, 3 guardsmen, you know, like combinations of different teams. That ogre looks terrible. His face makes him look a bit like wrong. This.
Then God Emperor help us all.
He looks great there, but in that footage that before he didn't look right. These swords, Game of Thrones. So yeah, there we have it. Let me know. Have a think about it. And what time are we on now? Just coming up to 7. Okay, well I've got about an hour's break, and then we're back on with Deep Rock Galactic. We'll talk more about what we saw today. We'll talk more about what we're excited for. Yeah. So far, it's a good Wowie. I don't know where that came from. Right. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Right. I'll see you in about an hour, guys. See you next time. Bye.